This might be a really bad idea. When you're learning the craft of bow making, one of the most frustrating things is finding that perfect stave. You see, it's really easy to fall into the trap of waiting for that perfect stave of bow wood. It's probably fair to say that you can make a bow from almost any type of wood. You just have to know how. This little patch of woodland contains many species of trees. There's hawthorn, there's oak, there's ash, there's holly, there's hazel. And that for me is one of the most fascinating things about learning this craft of bow making. Just how do you take one of the lesser bow woods and make from it a decent bow? So today I'm going to start building a bow using a wood that might or might not make a decent bow. Blackthorn. Now blackthorn normally grows in hedgerows. It's been used for centuries to make stock-proof hedges. But in a hedgerow, blackthorn hardly ever gets the opportunity to develop into a decent sized tree. But in this wood, they do. This is what blackthorn looks like when it's growing in a hedge. Just a few short weeks ago, blackthorn looked like this. This makes the identification of blackthorn really easy. Eight months ago, I harvested a blackthorn stave from here. Okay, here is my blackthorn stave, and it's long enough to make a bow around about 67 inches long. And just look at this lovely grain. First job, cut the stave to length. And there's my stave. Now blackthorn is a fruit-bearing tree. It's a member of the plum family and its fruits are called sloes. It's nearly May in the UK and it's snowing. Chosen this as the back of the bow. I'm going to use this felt marker to put some guidelines on there, which I'll cut down to using a machete. Okay, next, some guidelines along the side of the bow, that is, the depth of the bow, so I can cut down to those. Okay, that's it for this stage. I've now got relatively flat sides and a relatively flat belly. Upon these, I can mark some new guidelines and begin to work shaping this bow. Blackthorn is the wood used in Ireland for making shillelaghs. Blackthorn is also used in the making of walking sticks. So that's this stave tidied up now. It's about 35mm wide and 38mm deep, all the way along. Next job is to put a string line all the way along the length of the bow. Okay, that's the width tape I put on this bow now. I'm going to work those sides down with a plane and a spoke shave, and then I'll work on the depth profile. Next is the depth profile. I'm going to put guidelines down the side of the bow and work down to those, and then, for today, I'm finished. So, here it is, my roughed out blackthorn stave. Whether it'll make a bow, only time will tell. So I've no idea whether this blackthorn stave will split and twist and deform as it dries. So my final jobs are to dip the ends in varnish and then clamp it to a form before I take it indoors so its moisture can reduce from its current 20% down to around about 10%, and then I can recommence work and turn, I hope, this blackthorn stave into a bow.